The Everglades is a big area of flooded grasslands in the south of Florida. It's like a huge swamp with lots of water and tall grass. It's part of a big area where rainwater gathers, called a drainage basin. This place is special because it's home to many different animals and plants you won't find anywhere else. You can see birds, alligators, and even big cats like panthers. People love to visit the Everglades to go on boat rides, walk around, and see all the wildlife. It's not just any wetland. It's a haven where crocodiles and alligators, two of the most fearsome reptiles on Earth, share the same waters. This is quite rare because usually they stick to different habitats, but here they coexist. Cottonmouth snake. Cottonmouth snakes, also known as water moccasins, are a species of venomous pit viper found primarily in the southeastern United States. They are characterized by their distinctive appearance and behavior. In the southern United States, the cottonmouth snake, also known as the water moccasin, is often considered one of the scariest snakes. The average adult Florida cottonmouth is 48 inches, 76 to 122 centimeters, in total length. This snake is heavy-bodied with a pattern of light brown and dark brown crossbands, containing many dark spots and speckles. The pattern darkens with age, so adults may become uniformly black. People often say they've been chased by one, or that it's the meanest snake around. But did you know that a lot of what we hear about this snake isn't true? These snakes live near water, like in swamps and ponds. They're good swimmers and often rest on branches near the water's edge. In the wetlands and rivers of South Florida, there are numerous of them. This part of Florida has lots of snakes that can be dangerous, but the cottonmouth is known for being especially mean. When they're adults, cottonmouths are big and strong. They're often seen as the scariest snake in a state, where you can find other scary ones like pythons, diamondbacks, copperheads, and even the deadly coral snake. Just a tiny bit of its venom can be very harmful. While some people think cottonmouths are very mean, they usually just want to be left alone. When they feel threatened, they open their mouths wide to show their white insides, and they hiss to warn others to stay away. But mostly they avoid fights if they can. Cottonmouths eat small animals like mice, birds, fish, and frogs. They hide and wait for their food to come close. Then they strike quickly with their venomous bite. Their bite can hurt a lot and cause swelling, but it's rare for them to bite people unless they're bothered or scared. Like most wild snakes, they will bite to defend themselves, but biting is a last resort survival technique. Austin Hatfield, 18, of Wimauma, told his friends he took a liking to the snake and decided to keep it as a pet. Robin Belcher, the mother of his best friend, Jason Belcher, told ABC News. It was a cottonmouth snake, 4 foot, and he pulled it out of pillowcase and laid it on his chest, and it ended up striking him on the face. Philip, who is a professional herpetologist, said about 3,500 people in the United States are bitten each year by venomous snakes, leading to as many as 4 fatalities. About 70% of the victims are men between the ages of 16 and 25, and alcohol is usually involved, he said. The vast majority of men are bitten in the upper extremities, forearms and face, Philip said. Testosterone and snake venom don't mix real well. Cottonmouth bites are rarely deadly, but are among the most excruciatingly painful of snake bites, Philip said. Their venom attacks the red blood cells, causing an immediate burning sensation, swelling and redness. If improperly treated, a bite can lead to permanent damage of the nerves, kidneys, and heart. Crocodiles. Say the word crocodile and many people think of Australia, the Amazon, or even those National Geographic specials showing huge reptiles ambushing wildebeests crossing rivers. But there are American crocodiles, and there have been recent sightings in Florida. As development continues to expand in the Sunshine State, more sightings are likely. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission estimated the number of Florida crocodiles have increased to as many as 1,500 to 2,000 adults, coming back from an estimated 300 in 1975. The Florida population of this native species is classified as threatened by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, with increasing numbers of crocodiles in areas where people live throughout the state's west and east coast. Florida is experiencing a growing number of complaints about nuisance crocodiles. Crocodiles are carnivorous predators, and while they typically feed on fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and small mammals, they have been known to prey on larger animals, including deer and livestock. This dietary preference underscores their role as top predators in their ecosystems, shaping the dynamics of local wildlife populations. On November 1st, something alarming happened at Alexander Springs in Lake County, Florida. A 79-year-old man was snorkeling peacefully when he suddenly got into trouble with an alligator. This unexpected encounter turned his relaxing swim into a scary situation. The man got hurt on his hand and head, which was a warning sign of more trouble ahead. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC, quickly got involved to handle the situation. They sent officers and an experienced alligator trapper to Alexander Springs. Their quick response showed how seriously they take both people's safety and the well-being of wildlife in Florida. But this wasn't the end of the story. It turned out to be just the beginning of a series of events that showed how unpredictable life can be. Florida's special environment gives lots of chances for people to meet wildlife. When folks swim or do things in the water, they might end up close to where crocodiles live, which could lead to unexpected meetings. A professor who knows a lot about animals at the University of Florida says it's very rare for crocodiles to attack people without being provoked. From 1948 to 2022, there were 453 times when crocodiles bit people in Florida. Sadly, 26 of those bites ended with the person dying. Crocodiles might get defensive if they feel scared or bothered. Doing things like swimming, snorkeling, or going near where they live can make them act defensive. According to scientists, the population of American crocodiles has dramatically recovered in recent years, with a tenfold rise in population after being reduced to a few hundred. According to the Miami Herald, there are now believed to be 1,500, 2,000 crocodiles in South Florida. American alligators. The American alligator is a mighty reptile that calls the southeastern United States and a small part of northeastern Mexico its home. Fondly nicknamed as a gator or common alligator, this impressive creature belongs to the crocodilian family. It stands as one of the two surviving species within the alligator genus and notably surpasses the Chinese alligator, its only counterpart, in size. Fully grown male American alligators typically stretch between 3.4 to 4.6 meters, 11.2 to 15.1 feet, in length, boasting an impressive weight reaching up to 500 kilograms, 1,100 pounds. Although not officially confirmed, reports suggest extraordinary individuals reaching lengths of up to 5.84 meters, 19.2 feet, and weighing a staggering 1,000 kilograms, 2,200 pounds. These measurements establish the American alligator as the second longest member of the Alligatoridae family and the heaviest, trailing only behind the formidable black caiman in terms of size and weight. In a disturbing incident that unfolded in the calm waters of the Tampa Bay area in Florida, authorities were prompted to take swift action when a large alligator was discovered with human remains in its mouth. The unsettling discovery, witnessed by Jamarcus Bullard, created a grim scene along a canal in unincorporated Largo, ultimately resulting in the humane euthanasia of the formidable reptile. This event has once again raised concerns about interactions between humans and wildlife, sparking discussions about the potential dangers lurking in Florida's waterways. Jamarcus Bullard, who stumbled upon the distressing scene, described the horrifying encounter as he observed the alligator with human remains in its mouth. Acting quickly, Bullard reported the sighting to authorities, who promptly arrived to address the alarming situation. In an effort to assess the severity of the situation, Bullard threw a rock at the alligator, only to see the reptile holding onto the lower part of the torso before disappearing underwater. Upon receiving the report, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, in collaboration with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, took immediate action. The 13-foot, 8.5-inch male alligator was deemed a threat and was humanely euthanized before being removed from the water. The sheriff's office later identified the deceased individual as 41-year-old Sabrina Peckham. Ongoing inquiry. The incident has left the community feeling unsettled as they await further information regarding the circumstances of Sabrina Peckham's tragic passing. While it has yet to be confirmed whether the alligator was responsible for her death, recent notable alligator encounters in the area have heightened concerns. In February, an 85-year-old woman fell victim to an alligator in Fort Pierce while attempting to rescue her dog, and 2 weeks later, another resident survived an alligator bite when opening his front door. In a heart-stopping encounter near Tampa, J.C. Laverde, while shooting an instructional video, faced a life-threatening situation when a 12-foot alligator attacked him in Lake Thonotasasa. Drone footage captured the moment Laverde grappled with the alligator, highlighting the unpredictable dangers in Florida's waterways. Laverde described feeling the alligator's teeth and struggling to break free before swimming to safety with the help of a passerby. By understanding and respecting the wildlife that calls Florida home, we can minimize the chances of dangerous encounters and ensure the safety of both humans and animals. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember to like and subscribe for more updates.